All right, another quick tip Tuesday, going strong. I believe this is the third one. This is Quick Tip Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I want to give a little quick real estate tip. Will be across investing, mortgages, agents, anything across the real estate world. I want to go to you each and every Tuesday because I definitely experience a lot of different scenarios that come across my desk on a daily basis that I experience personally or I help other people on a daily basis. So I just want to spread that word and knowledge to everyone. On this week's topic, I'm going to be discussing the current real estate market. This is a very, very interesting topic. I know real estate is on everyone's mind now because of what's going on. Everyone wants a home. Everyone wants their privacy, especially during what's going on in the world over the past year. People definitely want their space, which makes sense. You definitely want the backyard, your privacy. It's always good to have that privacy. Right now, as everyone knows, we're in a seller's market. What that means, which I'm sure a lot of people who are shopping around for homes or not, you know what a seller's market is. A seller market is when there's more buyers than sellers. So the sellers has a higher advantage. So they're typically not willing to negotiate on prices. It's hard to get something under asking price. Usually everything right now is going over asking price. So if you see something, I've seen listings go over, I think I saw one pretty insane. I think it was $200,000 over. I know there's more out there. Not to say that every listing will go over that amount. So just keep that in mind. So seller's market, we are in a seller's market. It's all about supply and demand. If there's not much supply there and there's a lot of demand, whatever's in the market, people are going to go after and increase that price. And that's been happening for some time now, and it's going to continue to happen. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So my recommendation in this seller's market is a lot of people want to go at what they're pre-approved for, pre-qualified for. And you want to keep looking at houses in that price range. It's tough to find a house because of that. If you're looking at homes that what you qualify for and everything in the market is going over that price, you're going to continue to get outbidded. You're going to have to switch your search and possibly go to another town, possibly a smaller house, but overall go to a smaller budget. Start looking at prices under what you're pre-approved for, and then you have wiggle room to possibly overbid or lock up that home itself. I know a lot of people want their possibly forever home now, but this market is tough. I still want you to take advantage of real estate itself. There's a lot of benefits to real estate, so I would recommend going at the smaller budget and then possibly try to win a home. To basically get something under contract and purchase a house, because real estate over time increases. So you can buy something now, possibly fix it up, possibly get a multifamily home. If you've been watching me, I always recommend that. Go for your multifamily home first. That's another competitive market, but it's always good to have that multifamily property first. So that's my number one recommendation. Go switch the city you're going for or reduce the criteria you're looking for. Be open to a fixer-upper. Be open to possibly adding a bedroom. Have a vision, because you got to think outside the box in this market. It is a insanely market. Another recommendation is always networking, because there's a lot of off-market deals that do not go on the market. That's huge right now. That's very, very huge right now. So I'm connected with a lot of wholesalers, which are not listing properties because they're not an agent. So there's a lot of off-market properties. I would definitely, if I can be of any help to anyone, I'll give my resources out to anyone in the state of New Jersey, of course. Another good tip is do not take advice from someone not an expert. So a big example is try to not listen to possibly maybe your relatives or someone that's not looking for a house, that hasn't bought a house recently, because they're not in the situation. They're not in the market. They don't know what's going on. They're going to steer you in the wrong direction. Perfect example. Last year, there was a lot of, during what was going on, a lot of people wanted to wait till after everything was over to buy a house. Now they're kicking themselves because the prices of home are higher and it's more of a competition. I try to steer my clients to purchase last year. A lot of people pushed it off and now their rates are a little bit higher. Their purchase price are a little bit higher. They're having a tougher time to actually find deals. So be careful who you listen to. Make sure the person you're listening to is an expert of what they're doing. They're in the market. They know what's going on. They're giving you good advice. I know it's hard to pick what is good advice if you're not in the situation. Just make sure whoever's giving you advice goes through it every day. They know what they're talking about. So that's another good tip. Be careful who you listen to. That's anything in life, not just real estate, business, relationship advice, anything. And also pick a good realtor that is an expert or very familiar with the city or area you're looking for. I know there's a lot of new realtors. No shame to all the realtors out there. But for clients, make sure you're working with someone that knows the area, because that can help you to advantage. They'll know what it would appraise for. They'll possibly know the realtors in that area, so you could get a higher chance of possibly getting your offer accepted. So that's one huge tip. Just know your team. Feel comfortable with your team. Are you second guessing the advice the person you're working with is giving you? That's not good. Are you connecting with the person, your team? A team consists of your realtor, your mortgage lender, your attorney. Once you get into a transaction, you have a title rep and all the other parts within a real estate transaction. Just make sure you're working with the right team. I know it's possibly tough to try to figure out who's the right team. Just ask questions, because you're never going to know. You're not going to ask the right questions right away. But the more questions you ask, the more comfortable you feel, and the more high possibility that you know you're selecting the right person to help you to your home purchase. Of course, this is the biggest purchase of your life, so keep that in mind. Make sure you act accordingly. You have a good team backing you up, because I know for a fact a lot of people that are not getting their offers accepted because they're not working with the right team. So keep that in mind. Work with the right team. And that is it for my Quick Tip Tuesday. Do we have any questions? Make sure you have the right team. Team is very, very important. Without a team, you won't go anywhere. Don't think you can do everything yourself. You have to have the right team backing you up. Because if you start thinking you can find your own property, fix up everything yourself, you're just gonna drain yourself, and it's not gonna be a pleasant transaction. It's not gonna be something that you would cherish. Of course, if you need help finding a property, I can connect you with the proper realtors, and I can help you with the mortgage. 100%. I will connect you with any off-market deals I have. I get a lot of things sent my way, and I could also connect you with the realtor that is an expert in the area you're looking for. 100%. 100%. I'll get it off for one more question before we end this live. So whoever is joining now, we're discussing the current real estate market and why you should have a good team and why you should possibly not shop at your maximum budget, because everything is going over asking price. And if the listing price is your maximum budget, I would say 10 out of 10 times you would not get the house, because everything is going over the asking price. So just keep that in mind, run your numbers. The real estate market is going to continue this for, I believe personally, for some time now, because the inventory is low. Rates are still amazing. You can still get a great, amazing rate. And if Biden, if I'm not mistaken, is already approved, but it should be coming soon, it's going to be a credit for first-time homeowners. So all that together. And also another one, the price of materials. I don't know if everyone's noticing, everything is going up. So all the new constructions and everything, it costs more to do anything nowadays. So the end buyer is gonna be the one hurting. So when all these new constructions are finally built, the prices on those are gonna be higher than what they expected. Even the rental market is wild. Yeah, I would say everyone try to take advantage of these times. It's gonna be a good boom. Everything is gonna go up usually after certain conditions within the whole country. When things happen like this, there's usually things turn around and everything skyrockets. So whatever business you wanted to start, anything you wanted to do, start that today, because we're not gonna have another chance like this in our lifetimes. So just take advantage, feel the fear, and do it anyways. That's my last great time to buy multifamily, because there's nothing to rent either. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of hits on my rental as well, so it's a great time for being a business. Just believe in yourself and one step at a time. Nothing is overnight success. You're gonna have to go through it, take it a step at a time, and have a team. With that one, I'm gonna end it, everyone. Thank you for joining Quick Tip Tuesdays, and have a blessed rest of your night. Thank you, everyone.